Anyway, let's play this game. I remain unfurnished. Trying to find a way to, like, even put this in a fucking window. Okay, so this is Prodeus. This is a first-person shooter. I've heard the term boomer shooter recently. I had never heard that before. But now, it's a thing. It's a classic kind of first-person shooter along the lines of Doom and Quake. And I like the way this one looked. I checked it out a while ago, like in video form. I didn't play it, but I was like, oh, one day I'll play that. And, we'll check it out. Definitely gonna have to fuck around with some settings, but... Post-process, options, dither amount... Alright, let's just play. There's a level editor, that can be used, and so apparently it's a very short campaign, but there's a lot of levels that people have made. War between dimensions is at a tipping point as Proteus seeks flesh and bone for the perfect order. The forces of chaos ravage this mortal plane. The weak cannot escape their fate. Let's try just hard. Well, mouse is already too sensitive. Okay. Is there F-O-V... Go up a little bit. I like the way the game looks. This is a lot of FOV. It defaults to a decent FOV, but that little extra amount will make seeing enemies very pleasurable. Oh, look at this. Look at these graphics. Is this just like a variety of sprite poses? That's so weird. Oh, it's so fucking weird. It's, yeah, HD classic graphics. That's a good way to describe it so far. Yo! We doom now. Gordon Doom Marine. Vinny, in the beta, in this hallway, the door is red, "Are you ready, boomer?" Also, when I tab out chat, I had to tab out to see the chat, because, I had XSplit on top of it, but... But yeah. Oh god. When do I get a gun? Oh, there's the gun. This music was made by Michael Florton. Wow. So Doom fans might enjoy this. Scrotum. Come on, how many people thought that in their head but didn't say it out loud? Just me. I like the sound of the pistol. It's a chunky pistol. That's one thing I didn't like about Doom 2016. The pistol was not very chunky. It didn't... Hang on, I need to lower the volume a tiny bit. It didn't have a good chunk to it. And then they just removed it entirely for Doom Eternal. Jesus, look at that blood! I know what you want me to say. And the truth is, this is the perfect game for pulpage. Game definitely has a really cool, unique mix of modern and classic. I like that about it. Shotgun, I think, is over there. These fucking noises, too. Oh, wonder if there's, like, secrets. Like, classic secret kind of shit. There are lots of secrets. What did Sphinx say? Before? Let me check a couple more graphic options. Vinny, look at the auto map. Turn off the blue HUD lines. I like it. It's kind of Metroid Prime-y. Switch off native resolution. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay. That's a little too much for me, but let's see what 360 looks like. This is, you know, it's a little crispy. You can turn the sprites into models under gameplay. Oh, no shit. You can check minimal HUD size. Oh, I see. Let's see what the models look like. Let's try minimal HUD instead and see if that— I'm just checking all the options, chat. I know it's like a little boring, but I like this. That's fine too. I mean, okay, so truthfully, chat, I like the sprites better. I like seeing the sprites explode into cranberry juice. There's a charm to it. Nice. Well, it wasn't a shotgun, but I get this. Look at the way the blood kind of just like fades off of the gun. Oh, this is the shotgun. It is. Nice shotgun. Oh my god. They know exactly how to get good, like, game feel. I didn't even expect to play this game this week. This is a surprise to me, too. Again, I knew of its existence, but I didn't know it was coming out. Yeah! Yeah. Oh, it explodes. Red key required. Can't get away from that collecting key mechanic. Unofficial Doom game. How you guys doing on lava? You need more lava? Then he pressed T. Oh, cool, okay. Again, more Metroid Prime. It's so much faster than playing VR and trying to load a shotgun manually. Holy Christ. This also makes me really want that other game to fully release. The one that's like really Quake. Wrath. That's a cool game too. There's a lot of boomer shooters available. This is a genre that has many games in it now. I can't believe I'm saying boomer shooter. We have the developer of this in chat. Hi, developer in chat. I do not regret this purchase. And I've only played it for about 20 minutes, and I already love it. Game's a little loud still. I am shouting. You're shouting, Quark! The dev actually tweeted your stream. Alright, I'm definitely gonna not say stuff like big piss balls, because I don't want to embarrass any of the people that follow the dev. Or myself. I wouldn't want to embarrass myself. Well, I don't really care. I mean, you're here every night, chat. You know. Tend to embarrass myself every night on purpose. That was kind of a waste of an explosive barrel. Cool enemy design, too. This game knows exactly what it is, and it knows exactly what audience it's for. And that's a compliment. Is that a weapon mod? Wait, there's weapon mods? It unlocks levels? Oh. The music! So, that's one of the reasons why I think this is fantastic and I'm enjoying this greatly, but it's also why I'm kind of excited for that Wrath game, because I think I like the Quake, like, cosmic horror, Quake 1 cosmic horror atmosphere almost a little bit more than Doom. Just the weird castles and, like, strange, like, technological enemies and tentacles. Dusk does some pretty good work with that. Wrath is getting there. I love Doom, don't get me wrong, I love fighting hell and all of it, but, I feel like Quake 2 dropped the ball with that a bit, as I've said in previous streams. No more Strogg. Or less Strogg. I want more tentacles and, maybe I don't want that said out loud, but no, I want more, weird monsters and stuff. Auto map acquired. Satisfying weapons and weird monsters to shoot at. Yeah, I've been meaning to. One day I'd like to check out Soldier of Fortune, the old-ass Soldier of Fortune game. I hear it's a classic in good gun and game. And also, like, dismemberment and all that. Soldier of Fortune is rougher on the edges. I mean, yeah, it's a game from nearly 20 years ago, but... Did you ever play Painkiller? Yep, a little bit. Not a ton, but it was good. NA aim. That was true NA aim. Holy fuck. Everywhere but the target. I was in the mood for a shooter too. I was like, honestly, I was thinking about playing Modern Warfare today, potentially. And when Sphinx reminded me that this was out, I was like, oh. Even better. Just non-stop shooting. Only shoot. I like to deliver the baby games like Part-Time UFO and the shoot. Son of a bitch. Oh! Okay, we're good. Exploration music. Fucking ammo bridge. What purpose does this serve in this universe? That this bridge would just like have backup ammo? Like what the fuck is the life expectancy of the peoples? Nice accurate pistol too. Gem Hadar lifespan. I'm up to the episode with the fake emissary. I'll just say that much. Because I'm now rewatching pretty much all of Deep Space Nine again. What was his name? It was like... Cock Block Macaque? John Emissary. Someone just said, I watched Little Green Men. What a disappointing episode. No, that's a good one. It's fun. Akorum, that's him. Cool. Didn't get all the secrets, but that was fun. I like the world map, too. That's very silly. Large facility built to harness the power of the runes. Research. Scientists built a special chamber to amplify the energy emanating from the runes. Someone said I like the Ferengi episodes more than the Klingon episodes. I don't mind the Worf-centric episodes, but I'm just sick of, like, Klingon opera. And, like, drunken Klingon, like, ballads. It gets so one-dimensional with them, but I agree. At least the Ferengi episodes, there's an attempt to, like, teach a little bit, or, like, make a point, and then they're, you know, things change a bit for them, and it's kind of fun to watch. It's also fun to watch Quark become more of a good person. A little less selfish. But say what you want about the Klingons, at least they're not as one-dimensional as the Jem'Hadar. Okay, now that I've finished alienating 90% of my audience, do you want to talk about fruit? I like apples, but I'm allergic to them. Oranges are my other favorite fruit. I like apple pie. I'm not allergic to that. I don't know. Are you allergic to the skin? I think so. Are you actually allergic to apples? Yeah. Not like bad, they just make my throat really scratchy. Like really, really like itchy. It's annoying. But only raw apples, really. Anything else is okay. Apple juice, fine. Other apple products, usually fine. Apple pie, delicious. There's a place called Delicious Orchards. Oh, I should go back there. In New Jersey. I should really go there soon. I don't know what it's like in the fall, but they have such good apple pie. Holy fuck. Yeah, cider. I like apple cider. Sure. New Jersey is as cold as shit right now, says a chat member. It was 76 degrees Fahrenheit today here in New York, and I went for a walk and it was wonderful. What's going on? We got a scum rising? I've dropped 480 frames. There's like a little mini blip of frame scum. Disable SSR and SSAO, says a chat member. I kinda don't mind them. Dropping more frames. It doesn't say I'm dropping frames. It says 480 frames dropped total, and that's the same amount as before. So, I don't know what's going on. It could be Twitch. Are you using NVENC or X264? I am using NVENC. I'm using Tackle McCann. Just waiting for that 3080 so I can get that true NVENC. No, this is good. This has been fine. Someone in chat said, I straight up couldn't watch someone who was live before, probably on Twitch's end. Yeah, my dropped frames have stopped at 480, so I don't know what's going on. I never know what's going on. Deceased, hot, burn. Vinny, it happened right after you said the fuck word. Oh, fuck. Let me not say anything about stinky asparagus pea. That might get the stream shut down permanently if I say that. Or if I hum the melody to a Beach Boys song. Mike Love wants his money. Da na 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 na. Dead. Chat, what's your favorite Beach Boys song? If you have one. Surfin' USA, Kokomo. Kokomo, I guess. Don't Worry Baby is good, Good Vibrations, great. Surf's Up is, yeah, that's one of my favorites. Sloop John B, All Hail Shadow. I don't believe that's the song that they have, All Hail Shadow. That's Not Me is a really good one. Who are the Beach Boys? Just some lads from the beach. They crawled off the beach one day and they got very famous. So I'm a big fan of Surf's Up, and also, what the hell is it called? Why can't I think of the name of the song? From the same album. Skeet Surfing? No. Surfer Girl's really good. I need to lower this again, because it is a very loud game, even if it's only at 30% volume. Technically, Skeet Surfin' is credited as a Beach Boys song. Heroes and Villains is good. That's not the one. There's a lot of stuff from Smile I like, but... Until I Die. Until I Die. That one might be my favorite song that Brian Wilson ever wrote. Not a hit, but it's good. I like California Girls a lot. I like the song, Get Around. Imagine me talking about the Beach Boys while I'm fucking pulping enemies like this. Vinny, Pet Sounds changed my life. It's often voted one of the best albums ever. I feel it is. Maybe not the best, but close. I love it. It has a way of, like, kind of just warming its way into your soul, man. Maybe not for everyone, considering the album is now over 50 years old. But I think it still holds up remarkably well, and sounds really great, and there's... the depth of emotion on that album really speaks to the human condition. Also, I mean, spin! He said the funny. I did. I said the funny. The hell was that thing? Oh! I just wanted to fight it more. Someone just said, I just wasn't made for these times, one of the best songs ever made. It's a really melancholy one. Speaking of melancholy, I heard, the Smashing Pumpkins today on my Spotify, 1979, and for some reason I got really emotional, because it reminded me of when I was in school, and like, the car rides home from school. I may not like William Corgan all that much, but I really appreciate some of his songs. That's loud. It really is a great song. It's a fantastic song, still. Now that song is about a tapeworm, right? And Billy Corgan's just talking about the number of inches of the tapeworm. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I want to have control. You have to enunciate every consonant with Kermit. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. We'll see, maybe Disney will claim my Kermit voice if Radiohead is not getting claimed. Big health. Someone just said Tom York probably doesn't care anyway. I guarantee you Tom York doesn't give a shit, but you know who would? Tom York's management. Now we've got to preserve the sanctity of Radiohead music, you know what I mean? The sanctity of the song. That's why we're going after small-time Twitch streamers with 50 people or less. Alright? But yeah, he's not a big fan of the song Creep. Though they have done it live a couple times in recent years. I think he knows how excited it makes the audience, so he just acquiesces and does it for them. Big armor. I think it's about time for a new weapon. What do you think, chat? I was gonna say, holy fuck. I thought that was them. I was like, oh fuck, new weapon! But I already had them. That is a really cool visual. Where's the rest of the enemies? Spoke too soon, huh? Yep, spoke too soon. Yeah, here it is. I knew it was soon. I knew it. Had to be. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Good weapon. Produces much juice. Man, if this was Spelunky and I had a Kapala, my health would be 100 at all times. It'd be God mode. Wow. A fine puree. Vinny pulped emote when? If someone makes a pulped emote, I would probably do it, sure. but, I just keep getting cursed meats. I think like a fist, an animated fist pounding an orange, and the juice spilling out. Listen, I don't know who wants to make this. I'm not saying you have to. No one has to make this. But there's definitely ways to make a good pulped emote. What is the length of this game? I think the campaign is only about 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours. From what I've been told, but the amount of custom levels that the community has made is already very high. That's the way I understand. It's only 3 to 4 hours during early access. Got it. Old sewage treatment plant that has been overrun by chaos monsters. Hand squeezing orange juice carton. I mean, there's probably a million different ways you can make a decent pulped emote, sure. Can't we get along? Do you like Post Carbon as an artist? I don't know who that is. Is that like Post Malone's brother? I know Post Animal. Post Office? This rules, Beavis. Mono, you're not into the Beavis and Butthead voices?
Dang it, Bobby. I do all the Mike Judge voices.
Ah, yes, platforming.
Do Boomhauer is just a dang old pork his butthole is just dang old try to get that damn weapons there.
It's my best Boomhauer. It's not great. I can work on it a little bit. If I had like a specific thing to say, maybe I would be able to do it better. Come to Butthead. Yeah, I grew up with some deranged shit. My childhood was full of, like, snot and puke. As most kids are. But I mean, like, on TV. It's Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead, Freddy Got Fingered. You know, these are all classics. We talk about gross humor, gross out humor constantly, and how big it was in the 90s. But, yeah, that was most of what was on TV and movies at the time. And pink water as well. This is the Tom Green Show. It's not the Green Tom Show. Dear Lord. Chad is bringing back memories, but yeah, Tom Green, there was another show like that and when Jackass first aired, that was like when stupidity won. But I loved it. It really was a game changer. I don't know if it was a good or bad one, but man, some of those episodes were so fucking funny. The movies are still funny. I mean, it's just, you have to be, like, juvenile, and I am, so I enjoy. Rocket launcher acquired. I mean, it wasn't all gross humor. There's a lot of stuff that was kind of tame and chill. I mean, a lot of the cartoons I grew up with were just, like, nice lads with weird neighbors. Like Rocco and Doug. I guess rocket jumping is not in the game. Pete and Pete, who, you know, had Iggy Pop, Kate Pearson, Michael Stipe, and a variety of other interesting cameo appearances, all in their town. Salute your shorts, yeah. Donkey lips. We've talked about this. Is the nostalgia trip we do once a month at this point. Well, probably a little less than that, but some of it was still kind of gross, but you know, Doug wasn't particularly gross. I don't remember Doug puking on anyone or kicking anyone in the fucking balls like Jackass or Beavis and Butthead. Doug seemed fairly reserved. Oh yeah, liver and onions. I remember that. It was like the thing that he thought was the grossest, right? Yeah, I'm good on liver. I don't need to ever eat liver, but I will definitely take a French onion soup, as described earlier, being one of my favorite soups. I think I went the wrong way. Doug likes banana on pizza. I remember that, says a chat member. He's dead to me. He's dead to me. Yeah, I definitely, like, got lost. Wow, I'm a dumbass. I was wondering, why didn't I have the opportunity to shoot this rocket launcher? But now it's so obvious, it was right there. Vinny, Doug went insane after trolls killed his dog. That must have been the Disney Doug. I don't remember that. I didn't like what Disney did to Doug when they picked up that show. So, yeah, definitely a Disney invention, we'll say. It's like, hey, Star Wars. Mr. Lucas, we would like to acquire Star Wars. My name is John Disney. I represent Mickey. Ah. So you're gonna take my Star Wars series and you're gonna make some new movies and you're gonna be in control of it? Okay. Well, I've got some ideas. No, Mr. Lucas, we're gonna do some original ideas without you. Do you know what those ideas are yet? Nope. But, you know, did you ever see the Doug TV show that we acquired? It's about on the same level of quality as that. Deal. Are there gonna be Gungas? Got some Gungas in there. So we did Star Trek, we did Star Wars, we talked about gross out humor. Asparagus pea. Anything we're missing? Oh, we did, the Beach Boys. Lord of the Rings. What's new with Lord of the Rings lately? Nothing. Blade Runner. There's a Blade Runner comic that takes place before the movie, the first movie. I think that's coming out. That's all I got in regards to Blade Runner news. Another very meaty rocket launcher. There's health down there. I have not been finding very many secrets at all. It's so bloody, Jesus. There's also a Blade Runner anime that's coming out. Yeah, I haven't heard about that in a while, though. Like, I'm kind of wondering if it's still even happening. So stop it. Oh. Whoa, whoa! Pone! What is going on? Pone! Is it actual anime or Netflix anime, says a chat member. So do we need another word? Because in regards to like Castlevania, that discussion comes up a lot, and obviously I don't know or care. It's an animation. Nanime? I vote we call it Nanime. Or we just call it animation. 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 I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you what. I am very interested. I wish Blade Runner 2049 did better, so that we would get more stuff. Like, we're just getting comics right now. Like, they're putting the minimal amount of money into Blade Runner, just to keep it kind of semi-going for the diehards. But I doubt we're gonna see another giant, like, big-budget project, aside from this anime. Sorry, animation. So there's part of me that's kind of pissed that it didn't do better, because I want to see more. Like, I would love to see it. I would love to see a live-action TV show with a good budget and good directors and good writing. I would fucking love that. Like a 10-episode series. That said, another part of me sees what's happening to all the other franchises I love, and I'm like, well, maybe it's a good thing that Blade Runner 2049 didn't do so well. Maybe just let there be 2 great movies, and, you know, sure, keep the rest in books and comics. Sometimes less is good enough. Well, I feel like if the story justifies its existence, then, you know, go for it. If there's a good story waiting to be told that a director or a writer maybe says, I have an idea for a story, I want to pitch it to the studio, and I think it would add a lot to the world, and I think it would actually have something to say, as opposed to, it did great. Jenkins, what else have we got? What scripts do we have lying around? Jenkins, alright, here's what we're gonna do, Jenkins. We're gonna do a Blade Runner sequel trilogy, alright? We're gonna get 3 separate directors. Each one's gonna write a part. But here's the thing, neither of them will know the overall picture, because there is none! And go say, ooh, that was an allergy sneeze. So if a director comes along that has a vision like Denis Villeneuve did, then yeah, I'd be down for another Blade Runner anything. But if it's just the studio wanting to push out more stuff just for the fuck of it, that's usually not as good. Are you looking forward to the new Dune movie? I am. A lot, yeah, but I've never read Dune. So, I'm going in blind. I know what it is, I know that people love it, I know why people love it. But I'm very excited for anything Denis does. I needed that. Just punch some legs. That's cool. If the movie turns out to be bad, read the book so you don't get the wrong idea. But you just gave me homework. That's not my fault if the movie's bad. That's a pretty big book. But no, I know what Dune is. I know it's a legendary series. I know that the books are a mixed bag though, because it's not all Frank Herbert, and one day, I wouldn't mind checking it out. $800 is not that much, bruh. Yeah, but it wasn't like, I have to like find some real motivation and interest. Otherwise, the myriad of other distractions that are in my life would easily overtake the desire to read. I mean, I did read Song of Ice and Fire, and that's like, what? 4,000 pages total so far, I think, maybe more. So, I mean, when properly motivated, if it's a series I like, I'll read, but it's kind of hard, like, to find the time. So I don't make the time. Use Audible? I could. I mean, a chat member might criticize me for not actually reading the book, but otherwise I definitely could do that. If I have long drives, like if I go to Boston, I tend to have an audiobook on standby. It's nice because it's found time. I've said it before, it's like, it's not time that you had originally, because you'd be driving and listening to music or the radio or whatever. But now that we have our phones and stuff, we can listen to books, podcasts, we can learn things, we can put on an instructional video and learn how to speak French while driving across the country. It's kind of cool. I like the audiobook a lot. It's not the same thing as reading. It doesn't fire the same neurons in your brain. But you still get the information. Monkey hears book. Ah! Man, this game is a death loop. I'm doing a fucking terrible job at finding secrets, but I'm not even really... barely even looking. Oh, that's a different game, right? That is an actual game, Deathloop. It's no bug snacks, but it, it exists. Good animation. Yeah. Good game so far. Good game. So that base. Are you getting a PS5 this week? Oh, no. I've done the PS5 discussion and Xbox One discussion. Was it called? Series X. I've done this discussion way too many times. I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not getting it. Portal? Are these other levels? Trial shotgun. Hit all targets in under 1 minute. Timing, your reloads, and accuracy are key to success. There's no physical PS5s, though. Isn't that the thing? There's just, like, online only? I mean, I did it. There's a leaderboard for this sort of thing, but I don't have that online right now. A physical disc version exists. No, I'm talking about, aren't there no... No, I mean... You gotta talk to an E-medium to get dead Sony employee to give you a pre-order. Online delivery and curbside pickup only. Oh, okay, I got it. Console launches were always very exciting. I never did the, you know, stay out all night long. But it was always kind of cool to get one day of. The hunt for a new console. The Wii U launch wasn't that exciting. You know what? Weirdly enough, it was for me. I was there at midnight, before, like, maybe 10 p.m. the night before, in 2012. And, I was online at Nintendo World, as it was called at the time, and they had, like, people walking around with, like, lightsabers, like, foam lightsabers, in Mii outfits. So, like, their faces were their own faces, but the Mii version. And there was a line, and it was like an hour long when they finally opened, and it took a while, but I got a Wii U, and then I streamed Zombie U and Mario, and it wasn't that good. Zombie U was fine, but it was not that great of a launch, and honestly, the Wii U didn't get I don't remember the Wii U having, like, classic games until much later on. It was a very poor launch. I said it before, but Nintendo World, or Nintendo Land, rather, the game that came with it, was actually really good, and made full use of the Wii U's capabilities. That was the most exciting part of the launch, that game. Otherwise, it was a little like, even though there was some cool stuff that it did, I was like, is this gonna be practical? Not only was the name confusing, and the marketing abysmal, but the actual tech itself was kind of just, like, gimmicky at best. had a couple cool features that I like. Being able to use the second screen for inventory stuff. I do miss that. Like, that was definitely the most convenient shit with Wind Waker. It was good with Zombie U. Like, there were definitely some games that utilized that stuff really well, but it was just convenience. It wasn't a game changer. It was just convenience. And it worked for, again, Nintendo Land. And then I can't recall very many other games that it really worked well with. You know, like Nintendo Land was the peak, and then they were just like, nah. Except Star Fox, which we talked about recently. The launch itself, though, was pretty exciting, just because I remember the Wii being so fucking hard to get. And the Wii was a pain in the ass. I had to go to Nintendo World for that, too. But I went like 8 AM the day after it launched, and I got it. And they had plenty, where no one else had them. So... Oh, Game & Wario, yeah, that was good. That did a good job with the tech. But, all day on Sunday, when the Wii came out, I was looking for a Wii and could not find one. So, Monday, I was able to go to Nintendo World and get one. I was in college when the Wii came out, and I didn't go to classes that day. I only had 2. This is a bad, stupid thing to do. Don't do that, kids. Go to school. Don't be a fool. I had Twilight Princess from the day before. I managed to secure a copy of Twilight Princess, but I could not secure a Wii to play it on. So imagine me going to bed that night with a brand new Zelda game. A very hyped Zelda game, mind you. Because it was like, oh shit, Adult Link! It's gonna be like Ocarina of Time 2. And it was good. The motion controls were gimmicky as fuck in that game, aside from like the bow aiming, but... it delivered. The Wii U version, weirdly enough, made me remember why I liked the game, and was even better, I think, in a lot of ways. Like, actually playing Twilight Princess with a controller and pressing buttons to swing the sword, that was the first time I had done that, playing the Wii U remaster. And it was like, wow, I like this better. Good graphics here. Nice lighting. So, Wii launch was exciting. Just because it was so rare and it was such a huge thing. It was like really hyped. And it had a Zelda game at launch. And Wii Sports was really cool too. Getting to use the Wii controls for the first time. I ended up hating Waggle, but pointing at the screen was really cool, and, like, Wii Bowling and Wii Tennis, that shit was awesome. So, Wii delivered. Wii U was exciting the night of, but the games were very lacking for a while. The Wii U really, I mean, Zombie U was fine, and Mario was Mario. You know how I feel about the new Super Mario Brothers series. It's okay. It does what it needs to do. It's not exciting as a launch title. And the Switch, I remember, I was, you know, live for most of that not that long ago. The Switch was an exciting launch for me. I never got a PlayStation on launch day, and I never got an Xbox on launch day. I was, you know... The Nintendo stuff became a tradition, and I ended up getting those systems later when they had more games and voice cracks, and I ended up appreciating them a lot more, whereas I was upset at myself for getting some of these Nintendo systems early because it was like 1 game, 2 game. But, yeah, the Switch was exciting, even though I think Amazon... I was at the mercy of Amazon on whether or not they could deliver it, or was it Best Buy? I don't remember. Pretty sure I pre-ordered the Switch live on stream. The DS, I don't remember. I think I got it day of. And I played Metroid Prime Hunters demo, Mario 64, and I liked it. 3DS... What launched with 3DS, chat? Was it Pilot Wings? I loved Pilot Wings, actually. I really loved Pilot Wings. Just because I like Pilot Wings in general. Well, Prime Hunters demo, on the DS was really good, yeah. Street Fighter 4 and Pilot Wings. See, yeah, I liked Pilot Wings a lot, but I didn't get Street Fighter 4. I think I got Monkey Ball, if that was a launch title. For the Wii, I got Monkey Ball as well. Banana Blitz. Of course I did. You know I did. The worst Monkey Ball. Oof. But yeah, the 3DS ended up being really great. I love that system. Some really quality titles. Between Kid Icarus, Ocarina of Time 3D, Link Between Worlds, Mario 3D Land. I mean, I could just keep going. There's a number of non-Nintendo games too that I really liked. The Monkey Ball game on that system was okay. GameCube launch, I remember I was really happy with the GameCube launch just because of Star Wars. I didn't have a PS2, so for me, seeing Star Wars Rogue Leader on the GameCube was, like, ridiculous. Those graphics were so good. I did not get Luigi's Mansion. I had to choose. I didn't have enough money for both, so I ended up just getting Star Wars. I borrowed my friend's Luigi's Mansion later, and I really loved it, but it was too short. I figured I'm a bigger Star Wars fan than I am a Luigi fan. Sorry, Luigi. So GameCube ended up, the launch was easy. I think it was Circuit City I got my GameCube at, and it was just like, we tried a couple places, my cousin and I, and then we got the GameCube, and it was fairly easy. Just went to Circuit City early. So, Rogue Squadron was good, and the graphics were amazing, but otherwise GameCube had a pretty slow release. You know, for a while it was just Star Wars, and then Smash came out, and I was happy for months, so that was good. Let's go back to the N64, because I remember the N64 launch. That was amazing. That was a fucking incredible system. Playing Mario 64, like, at Toys R Us in the kiosk, blew my mind. But mainly because the fucking analog stick was busted. So Mario kept running around in a circle. Someone busted the controller. But I couldn't believe how smooth and fast it was. So yeah, I think I got my N64 on launch day at Toys R Us, and I got Pilot Wings and Mario. I played those games non-stop. I fucking loved both of those games. And good thing, too, because no other games came out for like a year. I was happy to get a PlayStation that generation because I was able to have the best of both worlds then. And, you know, during the N64's ridiculous droughts, I had PlayStation to fall back on, thank God. But, I think, I've told this story too, but I got Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey and treated it like a fighting game just because there were no other games on the N64. And I just wanted a multiplayer game so I could play it with my friends and my cousin. Didn't even like hockey. So, yeah, N64 was pretty great at first, and then it got real crusty and blurry. You know, not too long. But then, you know, like, Turok was amazing. I love that game. Mario Kart 64. So many, like, good games. And when Zelda 64 was, like, teased, I was like, this game looks amazing. And then it changed to Ocarina of Time. And Ocarina of Time was obviously incredible. Hard game to get, but I still have my gold cartridge. Oh, you have to just sit there. I think I got a Super Nintendo for Christmas. I don't remember the Super Nintendo launch at all. I really don't. I remember some of the Game Boy launches, but it wasn't like Game Boy SP. I remember that, and like Game Boy Color. But I don't remember if I got those on launch day either. Super Nintendo was, I'm almost positive, Christmas, and I think it was Mario 64. Sorry, Super Mario World, which I was obsessed with. It's just very, like, vague memories of, like, me wanting to play but couldn't. Because, you know, I had to wait for it. And the same thing for, Zelda. I was so excited for it, and then when I finally got it, I think it was either my birthday or Christmas the next year. So yeah, it's hard to remember anything earlier than that. Do you remember the Atari launch? Mate, I don't know how old you think I am, but of course I do. Back in my day when the game was the game. I'm good. How was your reaction to the graphical leap from N64 to GameCube? I imagine it was pretty wild back then. I was playing Half-Life. You know, I had a computer that could run some stuff. I was playing, like, you know, PC games a little bit. Vinny, Rocket the Wall? Which one? So, you know, visually, Star Wars Rogue Leader was amazing. Again, really smooth frame rate. It just looked incredible. Still does. I mean, it still holds up, I feel. You know, you throw that shit on Dolphin and you increase the resolution and you widescreen it and you'd have still a pretty fucking nice looking game. But yeah, I mean, it was an amazing leap, but I was also playing computer games, so it wasn't something that I couldn't fathom. It was like the N64 was like kind of a revelation. That was the graphical leap that things changed. Whereas the GameCube, it was like, oh, Star Fox 64 is still a really good looking game. Now we can see what it looks like even better. Like, picture Star Fox 64, but even, like, better looking. It's hard to explain. I'm not doing a very good job explaining it, but... But it's, yeah, new console launches are always exciting. It's just a matter of... I guess part of the excitement for me for years for new games and consoles was, what was the thrill of finding it out in the wild? I know that sounds really weird, but that's one of the reasons why, like, I didn't really pre-order. Because sometimes I would get a game early from another place. And consoles, for some reason, I'm just a lazy asshole, I never pre-ordered. But getting lucky and actually getting the thing on launch day, or earlier than launch day, was a pretty amazing feeling. Another cool weapon. Vin, you must have thought it was wicked when an asteroid collided with the Earth and formed the moon. Check it. I was here with none other than my main man Buzz Lightyear. He is the first geezer to walk under sun. Faru, you has watched the asteroid collide. Okay, I lost it. Education. Why does we need it? How was the hype when it first rained on Earth after it formed? I don't remember that. I do remember Pangea. Back when, you know, it was all connected. Oh man, you had to be there for Pangea. Pangea? Is that how you say it? We did this bit before it ends at the Big Bang. Chat, I pre-ordered my tickets for the Big Bang. It was totally worth it. And then when Earth, like, really started, like, happening, that was a crazy graphical leap. That was a cool console launch. That was, like, the first real graphics. And then we went backwards, like, with Atari and Nintendo, you know? I'm gonna kind of go ahead and say that my Valve Index almost felt like another console when I got it. That was another, like, leap. I know it's not for everyone. I know people have their suspicion about VR like I did. And, I had gotten sick from VR, as you know, but the Index Plus... Well, Alex I got sometime after that, but the Index and whatever I was playing, like Steam VR, and just, like, seeing how good VR had gotten just earlier this year. That was definitely a gamer moment that I'll never forget. And this was, you know, a skeptic. So to me, that was like, I know the new consoles are coming out, everyone's excited. I'm not really sure what games there are to be excited about for either of them right now. I mean, again, Spider-Man, Demon Souls, fair. I get it. There's those, there's Bugsnax. But, you know, visually... It's like, you know... It's for people that like exclusives, or people that don't want or don't have the resources to build gaming PC, and I understand that entirely. But I just feel like the thrill of a new console's kind of like come to an end. The Switch itself was cool because it was handheld, but it was severely underpowered. And, you know, it had a really amazing launch title that you really couldn't get anywhere else. Wii U! But yeah, I was more excited for Zelda than I was the Switch itself. The Joy-Cons were a nice little gimmick until they started drifting for people. But, you know, I have to bring that up, of course. Because they seem pretty cool, but they're ultimately very flimsy compared to other Nintendium products. So, you know, console launches are still cool, but I just don't think they're ever going to recapture that magic of, like, Mario 64. For me, at least. You excited to play GTA 5 again on your PS5 and Xbox Series X? Skyrim's 10th anniversary next year, gotta buy it again. Are they doing something with Skyrim for the next round of consoles? Are they? Vinny, you know the answer. I don't, though. I mean, probably yes, but has anything been announced? Not fixing their game, for sure. Ray tracing, maybe. So there's a big VR mod collection for Skyrim. I did Skyrim VR without any mods, and it was not amazing, but it was okay. And there's a community-made mod pack that is like 80 gigs that's still being worked on and perfected into like the 2.0 edition. And I'm considering it. But I don't think I want to stream Skyrim in VR. I don't think I want to, like, be in Skyrim for that long. But hey, if I end up mysteriously finding, like, another terabyte of SSD hard drive, maybe. Ross still wants to do Skyrim multiplayer with you. I would play a couple rounds of that. I would do a stream or two of that. If only just for the janks and the, you know, the funnies. Vinny, please say SSD hard drive. Sure. Yeah, if I get a 1 terabyte SSD hard drive. We got a bit of a scum there. I mean, Black Friday may have some deals on SSDs. I don't think I have any more room in my fucking computer for another SSD. I'd have to, like, see what slots I have available. You probably have a second NVMe slot. I know what that means. Mine just hang loose, it's fine, says a chat member. I had SSDs that would also hang loose in my old computer. And, with this case I have, I was able to, like, screw... Wait for it. Wait for it. The SSDs to the back of the case. It was 2 slots, and they're both connected. They're both screwed on, so they're, you know, those slots are currently taken. But I kinda am sick of buying hard drive space. I kinda... Part of me wants to just, like, go mental and spend, like, fucking $500 and buy, like, 4 terabytes of SSD. And just be like, okay, now I'm good for a while. Why not? I don't know. Well, I wouldn't, maybe not that much. Maybe I could spend like $200 and get something that would last for a while. I just kind of make space. Truthfully, like, I have a drive that's 1 terabyte SSD, and it's like, I just rotate Steam games. Finish one, remove, add. But then Call of Duty decided to go and ruin that, you know. Had to go and be a good game, motherfucker. And then Skyrim VR is like 80 gigs, like I said, and that doesn't include... That's just the mod, chat. That's not the actual game itself. That's... Skyrim, the game itself, has more... It's more gigabytes. Alright, well I guess I have no excuse now. Thank you. But stop. Save money for charity. Binya North doesn't need the money. Oh shit, almost dead. Well, I hope everyone enjoys their new emotes. You now have access to the official emotes. These are the top shelf where the best liquor is available. New enemy, fuck! This thing does not fuck around! Vinny, you didn't mention Blade Runner today. Is everything okay? I absolutely did. There was extended Blade Runner conversation today. Also, Night Dive is having some issues with their version of the Blade Runner game. The slightly upscaled version that's going to be working on consoles. Since so much of the code was lost, they have to, like, reverse engineer the whole thing, and I think they ran into some snags. I think they delayed it. Scum VM. Yeah, I mean, that's how I played it. And it works great, but this version is going to have, like, some AI upscaled stuff. And so some better textures. And, I think just some more stability. Maybe some... I don't know. I don't know what else. Does anyone know? What else the... Like, what else are they adding to it? Night Dive. Voiceover by Harrison Ford.
The night was long. Just like my trench coat. There's a lot of things in this world that keep you down. Replicants. Repossession. That's one of them. The name's Deckard. But this isn't my story. This is the story of McCoy. Some call him the real McCoy. I guess that's for you to find out. The joke is that he may be a replicant.
Oh, let me do it a little bit more accurately.
The joke... The rub is that he may be a replicant. That's why they called him McCoy.
Thank you, Harrison Ford. I appreciate you spelling it out for me. But modern Harrison Ford would deliver the voiceover lines like this.
The name's Deckard. I'm a Blade Runner.
I do realize that Harrison Ford does not actually sound like this. I am aware of this. So I have a choice of 2 levels now, and I'm gonna do more of this another time. This is a good game. Apparently I'm about halfway through it already, but... It is very mindless until it demands your attention. And sometimes it does. It's actually a very, like, intense game. Oh, so here's the level editor. Cylinder made. Hell yeah, chat, I made a cylinder. I just realized something. Do you hear that? It's silence. Oh wait, no, it's tinnitus from the past 2 hours. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how to do this, but I could probably figure it out in time, and that's cool. So yeah, they have their own custom thing. Let me see if there's a weapon thing. I want to choose weapon. I see particles. We could add some smoke. Vinny, what happened to the Alex level VOD on YouTube? You mean on Twitch? On YouTube, it's fine. On Twitch, I had to remove it because it got a mute, and I wanted to start fresh and not have any VODs with a mute. I'm sorry, but I removed like a good 15 to 20 VODs that got muted, just to be careful. But it's all still on YouTube. There's the smoke. There's the cylinder. There's the stairs. But why the Smash one? You didn't use a copyright songs in there. The BRB. Any of the BRBs. So I want to just add a like a weapon. How does one add weapon? Well, they make it easy to make boxes, at least. I think the game needs a little bit, like, if there's a way to, like, zoom around using WASD. Oh, here it is. You have to just right-click and then you can zoom around with it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So we'll try assets, asset browser, entities, weapon. I want to check out a new weapon, chat. One that we have not seen yet. Super shotgun. I'm gonna spoil this. The super shotgun. Can I add like a floor? There's like probably an edit button to like stretch that. Assets, entities, monsters. It's got... Why'd the map end? It's a quad barrel. Eat that, Doom. I think, yeah, the level end trigger is probably right there. My god, it just unloads all four at once. Mental. Yep, that's the ending. Man, if I had an editor this easy to use when I was a kid, like, well, you know, late teenager, whatever, I would have fucking loved that. So that's pretty cool. So, Sphinx, you said this game already has a ton of maps. Is that in the workshop? Because there's no workshop functionality for this game yet, it seems. It's under online. You have to make a new account. Gotcha. So there is a browser, but it's in-game. Got it. Well, that could be something I do next time I play this. I check out some of the maps. But I like this game. I think it's, again, if you're not into just mindless shooting and gore and crazy weapons and like the classic like Doom, find a key, go to the next area, maybe this won't do anything for you, but it is very cathartic. It's fun. It controls very well. It controls really, really well. And it has very loud, chunky sound effects and very loud rock music. So I'm all for this game, Prodeus. It's pretty good. And I look forward to more of it. I definitely need to continue and finish the main campaign at the very least. Chat, it's time for art. All right, here we go. First art is from Toasty, and it's a couple Vineshroom fellas. Yep. Couple of fellas. Very nice Vineshroom fellas. Thank you for the art. One's grumpy. This one's from Umania. It's a BRB. Chat, this song from Final Fantasy VII Remake, this is a Uematsu song, right? Uematsu? Or no? It is. Okay, it is. I like that a lot of his music in his later days involves some guitar. And, just sounds great. Octave guitar. But anyway, Umania made some part-time UFO art. So I'll be streaming more of that this week. I was considering doing like some early Animal Crossing to check out the mushroom stuff. So I might do that. But nice work. I'm gonna play more part-time soon. Prince Fluff made this. Hello, I'm Vinny, you're watching Vinesauce, and you're watching the Disney Channel. God. When Vinesauce was picked up by Disney, the quality just went way down. When Vinesauce was picked up by Vinny, the quality went down. Nice work. Kyun made this one. So this is some art of me. It says, this was done for a school assignment. I wasn't originally going to post it, but my friends encouraged me. It's really cool. And also very cool. I like the concept behind it as well. Like the Red Vox concept. I appreciate this. Good homework. I hope you did well on it. I'd give you an A+. I'm a little biased. Brie or Bri Pickled, I'm not sure. BRI Pickled made this of me. Very good. That is definitely me. I like this. I like the style. It's good. So here's one from Bone Boogity. And, oh, okay. It's Jobski from Part-Time UFO. But it's me. It's the helmet. Well, you know what I mean. It's the question mark, but it's also Jabroni Mike's logo. I see. I think he's playing it too, right? Cool. Oh, very nice art. He beat it. Yeah, next time I play it, I'll try to finish it up. Here's one from Miss Nova, and here is amazing. its lease project from Spelunky 2. Crocheted. The comment says, if it was covered in blood, it'd be more accurate to how Vinny plays the game. True. Hell, I blew myself up tonight with my own bomb on the fucking boss. One of the bosses. But great work. This is fantastic, Miss Nova. You really put a lot of effort into this and it shows. Thank you. Thank you for making it. Here's one from Violent Gents. And it says here, it's Vinny versus chat. Chatalos? Yeah, that works. Nice work. Here's one from EII Magician. Not really sure how to say that, but it's some Red Vox art. So, pretty cool. Sit your goofy ass down in the realigned chair. I may have, not right this second, but soon I may have some cool merch releasing soon. Less expensive merch for Red Vox. Just a little something that I think some people would like. Very, simple merch. No, we're not releasing a bench. No, it's not condoms. No, it's not a chair. Well, maybe... a little... Well, anyway, I think it'll be cool. It's not socks. It's definitely not snow globes. And yes, there will be a CD as well. But hey, let's do the art. This next one I think chat's gonna really like. From AWD. Pulped. That's really good. AWD also made the Laughing Snakes emote. Hey, if there's a way to emotorize this, I'd totally be down for that. That's really good. And here's one from Phantom PSI. It's a little animation of me in a hot air balloon. That's cool. Cycles through day and night. This would be cool as a BRB. So I would definitely recommend you resubmit this as a BRB, or I can just use it as one and just throw a little text on it. But I really like that. And AWD also made this variant of Vine Pulp. Yeah, there's a little orange, perfectly round head. And this one's from Koninami. And here's another potential pulp emote. Someone's asking to refresh the page. I have refreshed the page. I see it. There's another piece of art. I see it. All good. I always do the refresh, don't worry. But this one is really cool. There's a 28 by 28 version. All I really need is actually 3 times the size of that. Which is, you know, 56 by 56 times 2. 112 by 112, please. Thank you. If you could get me 112 by 112, that would be good, because then I can use that to submit it to Better Twitch TV. They resize it. But yeah, I don't know if AWD's isn't necessarily an emote, but it would be tough competition between these two because these are both really good. Arsenic, I think is how you say it. Arsenic Chick made this, and it's a vine pumpkin. I mean, it's still kind of spooky season. Could be, at least. But anyway, that's the art. That's everything. Let me just double check. Yep, that's everything. Okay, chat, thank you for watching. Stream's over. I hope you all have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Continue to stay safe. And I hope, you know, everyone has a good day tomorrow and continues to have good days. Because those are tough sometimes. But, yeah, take care. Be good to yourselves and each other and all that sappy shit that I really do think is, you know, it would be nice. And if you want, you can watch some of my friends and mods stream. And best way to do that is to wait here for the auto host. And that'll take you to a whole bunch of other streamers. So check out my mods if you want. You might like their streams. Auto host will just take you there randomly. You can wait here and it'll take you to random streamers. I will go now. Chat, there will be a Spelunky 2 stream where I defeat that boss. Of course, there's more Spelunky 2 that I have to make it through. But we're getting closer. Soon, more streams will include Teardown, Part-Time UFO, maybe World of Horror, I don't know when, but also, I don't know if Noita or Hades will be this week, but we'll see, maybe. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing the stuff I'm doing now, like I said, and then eventually, you know, something a little bit more substantial, but Hyrule Warriors is coming out pretty soon as well. So yeah, that's this week. Good night for now, and see you next time. Later.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush.
Come on, grannies! We're the dancing grannies.